History Trust of South Australia was established by an Act of Parliament in 1981, and it is the umbrella organisation that manages several museums: the Migration Museum on Kintore Avenue in Adelaide City, the National Motor Museum up at Birdwood in the Adelaide Hills, and the South Australian Maritime Museum at Port Adelaide. And about 2 years ago, we opened a new gallery called the Centre of Democracy in the Institute building on the corner of Kintore Avenue and North Terrace in the city. We present 3 niche museums: the Migration Museum, which tells the story of the movement of people from 1836 into South Australia and the journeys of the migrant experience. The National Motor Museum is, of course, a national motor museum, but it is part of the History Trust of South Australia, and it tells the stories of Australia's love of automobiles and all sorts of other vehicles. And the South Australian Maritime Museum tells the stories of the amazing importance of seafaring and for trade, for economy and for the movement of people since the establishment of the colony of South Australia in 1836. If we don't know where we've come from, we won't know how to get where we need to go next. There are important learnings from history. This is the 16th year of South Australia's History Festival, and it started very small, and this year, right across the state, over 700 events have been registered by over 400 presenters, and from the 27th of April until the 31st of May, South Australians and our visitors will be able to indulge in little adventures and journeys and experiences of our history, not just in museums, not just in libraries, but in all sorts of quirky places. The thing I love the most about my job is the passion with which people engage in learning and journeying through history. My team are incredibly professional, incredibly passionate people. They have all sorts of diverse interests. I mean, from car craze through to the history of dolls. People have their own personal quirky passions. Collecting is something that is a human characteristic. I think we're the only species that collects, and collections are both from the grand and the great art museums of the world, through to people's stamp collections and coin collections and sporting card collections. All of that is a part of history. At the History Trust, we're really looking forward to working with Business SA and providing advice and helping to celebrate the 180 years of this amazing membership organisation, this incredible network of people doing their bit for society and for the state.